One of the things that makes long-term travel not only bearable but enjoyable for me is this ability to be able to be properly organized. The last 5 years I've been on the road, I've been a minimalist with like less than 150 items with me at all times, and with that I want to live, be able to travel. So when you buy things, they become super intentional because it needs to have more than one purpose. Is this thing going to last? Is it going to be, it's probably going to be need to be used a lot if I'm going to buy it in the first place. So you're trying to find tech and gadgets and clothing and bags and things that have got multiple uses. So one of the things that I will get asked quite a bit about traveling is like, what bag do you use? And what I thought I'd do is just do a quick fly through of some of the rad gadgets that I have around me at the moment and just quickly share why I bought them and what I'm using them for. So I just recently got an iPhone X. It's the XR with, I think it's 256 gigabytes. So plenty of space. I'm shooting a lot of video content on here now. The camera is incredible. I've actually stopped taking out my big Sony camera, which is the one that I'm recording on at the moment. But the photo quality on here is so good, and I can edit using Photoshop on the phone and add signatures and watermarks, and it's always accessible to all of my other programs. So I'm finding I'm using mobile quite a bit more at the moment, and this is a really, really good phone. I'm sure the Google Pixel is similarly rad. There's that Samsung Note that Araminta was looking at the other day that's got a pen. Anyway, those are probably also rad. This is what I'm using. I've also got an OtterBox, which is a pretty strong case. And it also has one of these pop socket things built into the back. I don't know if you can see that. But then it packs pretty flat as well. So it was an expensive case, but again, like I'm spending, I don't know, $1,000 or $1,200 on this phone. Like it's worth spending another $80. Maybe it's not on the cover, but anyway, I bought it. I dig it. It's rad. JBL Bluetooth speaker is something that is probably my hardest working piece of kit. Like this rechargeable Bluetooth speaker, you all probably have these things. Anyway, this one's amazing. It lasts about 8 hours. It's partied on the beach. It's partied on the sides of mountains. It's listening to podcasts while we cook. It's a really hard working piece of gear. This is a black diamond headlamp. I thought headlamps were only for old people and mountaineers. Turns out that I use this thing quite a bit. Like you always, if you go camping or go somewhere into nature, it's really good to have a headlamp, and it's really good to have one that allows you to have your hands free. Anyway, the Petzl one might be better. At the time of buying this, I think the extra like 40 or $50 for Petzl didn't seem worth it, but maybe it is. Anyway, this one's pretty rad as well. This is called Mighty. It's a small, tiny device that connects via an app to your Spotify account and allows you to take music on here. So I've got Spotify playlists loaded on here, and I take this running with me so that I don't have to run with my phone. And so it was probably about $80. It's a little temperamental. The tech is maybe a little bit too early, and sometimes it like loses itself and the battery life like gives you a beep warning and then cuts out in the next song. So it's not amazing, but it does work, and I run with it almost every single day. The only part that's not amazing about it is sort of the glitchiness of the system, but it means that I can go running with this and these Bluetooth headphones and nothing else. So I like that feeling of exercising and running and being light, not having too much stuff. So running with my phone would be a pain, but the ability to have Spotify playlists and these Bluetooth wireless headphones is pretty rad. These are Beats Bluetooth wireless headset. They are my second pair. They're okay. I think there might be better products out there. I love the fact that they are pretty rugged, like hang over your ears so you can run with them and they don't come off. They've got a microphone for calls, although the microphone in here is not great, which is the reason I don't think they're amazing. I think there are better ones that have got a better mic, unless the problem is not with the mic, but rather in the Bluetooth connection. But I haven't found a solution where these are amazing for capturing audio. So if I have them on and I'm trying to film a vlog, it picks up the audio from here and it's not great. Anyway, I'm working around that solution. This bag is badass. It is a Peak design. These dudes make like sort of camera equipment and gear for camera people. It is zipped on the side, allows you to separate stuff. So in here would be my big camera and the lens and the microphone that I'm using to record this. In here is passport and other stuff. And it's really rad to be able to separate stuff in the side. It wasn't cheap. It was probably like, I don't know, $350, but it is amazing. And I use it all the time. It's also got space in the back here to fit a laptop and an iPad and some other compartments. Like it's really well thought through. And I also take in it all the time an umbrella and a small like fold away Mac raincoat thing, which I use when it rains, like when you're in London. And apparently Montreal at the moment as well. This Gorilla tripod thing is also pretty cool for setting up GoPro, the Sony camera that I'm recording this with. Bought the mounts that I can use this for my phone to do vlogs. It can be tied anyway onto any tree, and yeah, this is pretty rad as well. That's all I got for you. I hope you're cool and I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any other travel tech hack ideas, I'm probably going to be doing some content on this regarding some of the software and apps that we're using for optimization and making sure that travel's easy. I can also do an unpack literally of my bag and my packing cubes and how my clothing items look like, but that's probably a little bit less exciting than tech. See you soon. Ciao.